Good luck.
We got hold of where those cavalry
you're
are.
gonna need it.
The ones that went walkabout. We've got to get them back into the fray. Where are they?
And there they go. Let's see if they can pull us out of the soup here.
My phalanxes are now
Right,
fighting the
Ken, my
There's a good
cavalry are
chance
coming up from the rear again.
Okay, we need to get the generals in as well to support the infantry.
I've got the cavalry coming up from the rear, Ken.
Okay, we've got the cavalry's coming back now.
And this lot as soon as possible.
Right to rear was we're about facing.
Okay, let's get them in then.
Where the cavalry walk back to the front?
Well, the troops are really all over the place now, and the communication between the generals and captains seems to have broken down a bit as well.
Whatever they've got, any target, that lot.
Right, our phalanxes are being engaged by their infantry. I think we stand a reasonable chance.
It's not very chance.
Can they win from here?
Well, I never say never, but look.
They're in deep trouble. If you look at the strength of the phalanxes, 3 of the 4 of them are down to almost nothing.
Those elephants are devastating.
You know, but why are the elephants devastating? Because the team lost track of them. The team didn't look after their flanks. A whole herd of elephants ran by them, and they ignored it.
But they drew the elephants away. They drew them off the battlefield with those foot archers running away.
Yes. And
then they ran back.
They assumed that the elephants had suddenly
And those
disappeared.
same elephants ran back behind, well, I mean, ranks of phalanx. It's a complete mess.
That's right. They lost track of those elephants, and once those elephants came
They
back
didn't really draw them away in a sense. The archers will always run away from formed troops or big things like elephants. So when the elephants turn around, of course, they can move back much faster than the archers. And so then the rear was open.
So much of a chance?
I would say
no, because
they're
look, the
disappearing
Indian
fast.
army is now, all of those low-grade Indian infantry are coming in to do what they do best, which is to have a mob scene where they all come in and hack apart whatever's left. No, I think that the team can't pull it out at this point.
Oh, well.
Elephants.
Okay.
The horse archers busy on the left, yeah?
Yeah.
Are these just broken men, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Where a phalanx still has its cohesion, the infantry is able to pen in or even drive back, kill the elephants.
But I think when the elephant gets in on the side there, that's danger.
Where's that captain with the chariots? Yes.
Where's your horse archers?
They got driven off by the elephants.
Are they broken?
I think they are. They might be able to reform them.
Try and rally them, yeah?
These are coming back.
Right. Try and take on the elephants again. Right, they're going to re-engage the elephants. We brought them back.
Very quiet around this table.
Yeah.
Right. Let's bring it back up to support that other attack. Right, where are those guys with the
Ken.
chariots gone? The other.
The cavalry has done some damage on the left,
Back to the table the whole time.
but what I've got, they're winded. They're useless.
Right, bring them
I'll
back
continue to fire
round
the phalanxes.
behind.
So they've shot the
horse
bolt.
archers.
They haven't shot the bolt. They've been
dead.
useful. They've taken out enemy unit on the left flank.
Okay.
Okay, they've done some damage.
Okay, the elephants
but
are on the move
it's
again.
Taken
Again.
my troops.
The elephants are moving into the centre again.
The elephants just pummeled their own troops. Just wiped
So
out
the
loads of
elephants
them.
have
Right,
gone
bring them
berserk, is
back.
that what?
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
mad elephants. Great.
Right.
Of course, the legend is, although it's never been proved, that the only way to stop the elephants when they run amok is to take a chisel and drive it into the elephant's brain. We're not sure they ever actually had to do that.
No. Take a good steady hand with a chisel
It would take
on
a
a
good-
galloping elephant
That's right.
with adrenaline pumping.
Under fire.
Ken, we need to regroup.
We get that lot into
In this area here.
Make the elephants go mad again.
Oh, that's not a good sign, guys.
Come on. We need to regroup. Ken.
Yeah.
Need to regroup.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to keep the elephants on the move. We've got them moving at the moment.
Okay.
Keep them busy. Keep them busy.
Is it?
Let's try and rally what we
Hey,
can.
yeah, go for it.
What are we looking at now, Kieran?
It's not good.
Keep
Oh,
engaged.
guys are folding.
They're folding.
They're folding.
Keep them
We're
engaged.
losing the right.
Keep your nerve.
The right's
That lot.
going.
This lot just turn them to face that
You are
way.
defeated.
I'm sorry. Captains, come back up to the table. I don't know. No, you've got to come back to the table. You can't hide down there. Guys. Men. Oh dear. What do you feel was the point at which it turned? Because there is always a point.
For me, it was when we had the pause.
Yeah.
You lost it.
Yeah. We then thought, okay, we're going to have this huge exploitation with the heavy cavalry, who then just decided to evaporate.
Didn't perform as well.
You said that a couple of times about your cavalry, just
didn't perform as well as we've been led
And I
to believe.
suspect the elephants performed a lot better than you expected. But it's when you drew them down here.
I thought it was great. The elephants now out the frame.
They came back.
Yeah.
We
Which
thought
is
they were
like,
off.
Behind people.
How did they manage to do this?
Well, they weren't running away, were they? I mean, they were pursuing archers.
Yeah. So
They were going to run away, and then they just went back after something else.
The idea was to just play with them.
Shoot them in the back.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what our experts make of your efforts.
Oh dear, oh dear. I think you had a great plan. You were communicating very well together. I was up there saying, oh, isn't this great, military men? They know what they're doing, economy. They talk to one another in this concentrated way. But there was one big problem, which is that you relied upon the enemy to just sit there and let you do what you wanted to do, get your ducks in a row and fight the battle according to your own plans. And as you all know, just to get the old Staff College mantra going, the independent will of the enemy. You can't expect them just to lay back and let you do that.
Well, whilst we all squirm, how should it have gone? How could it work from there? All right?
Yep. OK. We've got your Indian army here, elephants at the front. Cavalry pretty much on this flank, as it was in this game.
This battle works out in two phases. The first thing that happens is Alexander's cavalry come around while the Indian cavalry are messing about here, and they drive them back across the whole rear of the Indian army. And you guys managed to achieve something very much like that. You did mass your cavalry on the left flank, you did use them aggressively, and that was really good. That's just how Alexander starts it off. But what does he use to fix those elephants in place? He takes his pikes, he takes the phalanxes, and he mashes them up against the elephants, right up against them, so that the elephants physically will not move, because if they do, they'll move onto sharp, pointy objects. And that enables Alexander to use infantry, to use light forces, to use cavalry to surround the Indian army. And don't forget, Alexander has got another piece of army here on the other side of the river waiting to help out. So he's got a great big encirclement going around the Indian army with infantry on the inside and cavalry on the outside. And then all he's got to do is draw it in around the Indian army and cut them to pieces.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a great fight. I'm afraid you may have tarnished the reputation of mighty Alexander, but there we go. Thank you very much for being our team. Thank you, Eric and Mark. You've been watching Time Commanders.
After the Battle of the Hydaspes, King Porus submitted and was confirmed by Alexander as the ruler of an enlarged but subject kingdom. Alexander had now conquered more of the planet than any other individual in the ancient world.